Hey guys, this is Tachi, and today I'm bringing you some Marvel Heroes gameplay featuring Spider-Man. Technically it's still open beta, but the good news is that they've dropped the NDA, so I'm able to actually give you some footage here. I'd actually played Spider-Man a while ago. I picked him up during the beta, and I just didn't like him. He didn't feel too Spider-Man-y. I'm not quite sure what changes they made, but I came back to check him out. I think it might just be even the animation. He just looks more Spider-Man-ish. Where he's not just standing there. He gets in his little spider crouch, ready to leap at anything, etc., etc.
Hey, easy on my knuckles.
And a couple extra quips.
You'll never take me alive.
Oh, I will need to take you alive, buddy.
Pleased to beat you.
You see me doing a lot of web swing assault. That's when he basically swings on the web back and forth, and that's not an uncommon type of attack for any melee type characters. And Spider-Man is by and large melee. He does have ranged attack or two, but basically what happens is you do damage to everyone in that stream there. So if you can get them in a straight line, and it's not too hard, if you get a big group and you run away, they'll all follow you with the path of least resistance, which ends up being kind of like a straight line. And you just web swing assaults back and forth through them. It does take a lot of your spirit, but it's pretty much, at this level at least, it's the only real AoE type attack that Spider-Man has. He's very kind of mano-a-mano type of character, which he should. You do have your Spider Strike, which is your standard melee attack, and that works real well. It does have like a 90-degree arc, so I'm not sure if that's actually not considered AoE, of course. But I mean, he does hit more than one character, more than one enemy. And the web shot, which is his distance attack, is single target. So if you do meet a whole lot of mobs, and you do often, you're going to find yourself swarmed by them. The web swing assault is a really nice thing to use. Unless you hit boxes or, you know, an obstacle, that kind of thing. And you're going to see some lag spikes here and there, but they really have improved the lag in this game. There's not a whole lot. I went up a whole lot of frames per second recently and during one of their updates. So that's a good thing. So the game is coming along. It's not too far off. What you saw me use there is called Web Spray, some kind of AoE slow, pretty much. And that comes in important later in the game. You eventually, well, not too later, but you'll get an attack that to replace your Spider Strike, your melee attack, that basically coats Spidey's hands with webbing, and in addition to beating him, I think it causes a slow. I could be wrong on that. But it does double damage to slowed target, or slowed or some kind of, you know, basically crowd-controlled target. So basically, you'll put down that web spray and hit him with this power, and you're doing double damage to everything in that area. And you'll see he's getting shot at a whole lot. He's not taking a whole lot of damage generally. I do have Spider Sense maxed, which gives you a chance to dodge pretty much everything. Later on, you'll get another skill that expands on that, but more on that at another time. For my hard melee attack, the one that, you know, kind of if I'm up against a mob, I really need to finish them quick, I'm using Amazing Uppercut, and that does take a decent amount of spirit also. So you gotta kind of measure everything. This whole game is measuring when you want to expend your spirit and when you want to burn it back. And it regenerates pretty quick for Spidey. That's one of the cool things about him. You see, I'm doing a lot of web swing assault. Of course, that also uses a bit of spirit. And you'll see how fast I regenerate there. So in some combats, it can be a matter of, you know, use spirit, use some other attacks to regenerate, use spirit. And some people don't regenerate spirit as fast, so That can be important. And for those characters, you can always get gear that regenerates spirit for you. A lot of the gear you can get, especially at the blue or purple levels, or the uncommon and rare type things. You can get where every kill regenerates health, or every kill regenerates spirit, or it just regenerates this much spirit per second, or it gives you extra spirit, that kind of thing, extra health, etc. Ooh, let's drop a purple.
Let me help you find your way. This is down.
A quick look at my equipment. I'm kind of obsessive compulsive when it comes to my inventory. I put all my med kits up there at the top, all the kind of research things, all the particles on the left, and then all the stuff I'm going to sell on the right. So when you go to your vendor, it's easier just to kind of, for me at least, it's easier to kind of boom, boom, boom down the row.
These guys.
Now see how I kind of lead these guys a little bit. I could run away a little bit and get them to form that whole line, but might as well take them out here. And you see when I do go, one of the other benefits of Web Swing Assault is, you see when I do go past them, they are stunned for a little bit. You see them kind of bow down or crouch down, and they really can't do any moving or attacking. So that's another benefit. Anyone you hit is affected by that. Except, of course, the bosses. Here I'm comparing some goodies. For level 7, that's not too horrible. Eventually, I'll be getting, higher level gear that'll outmode even the purples. And that's okay. That's part of the cool thing about, if you got the best and were able to keep it, really wouldn't be exciting when you got some more gear. Okay, see how he bows down after I Web Swing Assault him?
That just might leave a mark.
So I'm not only AoE attacking, I'm AoE crowd controlling. Even for just a second. Sometimes that's all you need to kind of regroup, or just, if you're low on health, it's an extra bonus. They can't attack you, so you have a chance to recover. For health-wise, if you don't have a regen type character like Wolverine or Deadpool, as you might be able to see from my medkits there, medkits are plentiful in this game. You can get them all over the place. They drop from everything. They do have a cooldown timer, so you can't just infinitely hit if you want to stay up, even when you're personally performing badly. But it is there as a kind of stopgap to keep you going. Yeah, I think the difference is a lot in the animations. I think before you just kind of swung, when you're attacking somebody melee-wise, you hit, and that was kind of it, just kind of standing there like any other boxer or martial artist, what have you. And now you get a lot of that like spinning and flipping as you go. And here I'm just kind of unsuccessfully trying to find anything I might have missed. I think that I pretty much covered everything. I'm just kind of taking up the stragglers here. But it's sometimes these maps are a little hard to navigate. You can't quite tell where the game wants you to go. And this is very Diablo-esque. If you don't know, it is made by at least some of the makers of Diablo. So it's very similar in mechanic. And it's just the maps. You have one place to go. I mean, it's very linear in that sense. There's one destination you need to get to end your quest on that map. And you'll see I'm not even when I do things like eventually I'll get to the boss in this map. I don't get an award, and that's because I already did it as another character another time. And I think you pretty much get one experience award ever for each boss, and that's not horrible. It's just means you might need to redo a couple areas to get some extra XP. That's fine. Just pick one you like, go for it, and have a good time. Here's me I've used Web Swing Assault as a little bit of a travel power, which particularly is, ooh, here I actually accidentally pick up an item, I was able to throw it. You kind of saw there as I picked it up, it showed me where the reticle for where it's going to hit, and the big circle as to the range I could throw it in. And I believe that does change depending on the character. If this is a historically strong character like the Hulk or Spider-Man or something like that, I believe it does go further. Whereas for characters that maybe aren't as strong, like I don't know, super strong, like the Punisher or whatever, I think it's a little smaller.
You only had a brain.
And another thing you'll notice is my range attack doesn't cost any spirit, and that is pretty cool, because a lot of them do for various heroes. So if you're going to attack at range, you really have to, again, kind of have to plan that out in your spirit rotation. You're gaining and losing, or using and regenerating, I should say. So it's kind of an added Benny for Spider-Man. Little lag here.
You're going down. You'll never take me alive.
I like this the patter from the Mafia guys.
Fist, red fist, blue fist.
I do like another thing I like about the game is it does kind of mix up your melee and your ranged mobs. You don't just get pardon me. You don't just get mobbed by all melee all the time or all ranged all the time. It does you do get groups where that's just what they are. Like these guys, I think they're mostly ranged. Let's see if I can't quite. Yeah, there's at least a melee mixed in there. So kind of, as you go, it kind of forces you to switch up your playstyle. Am I going to use my web spray and slow down those melee mobs so I can take out the range mobs, or I'm going to take out my range mobs real quick and then do a whole bunch of web swing assaults past the range guys. And here I'm about to get to the boss of the level. Those yellow bulbs I got, by the way, are extra experience. Every now and then you'll get those from mob. Okay, here's my objective.
You were a fool to
Oh, and there's Doc Ock. Now he does 3 major kind of attacks. We've seen already 2, 3 now. So you have one where he's gonna basically grab you and slam you over his head on the floor. Second, which is kind of like a sweep you saw there. And a third, he's gonna rip a piece of the ground up and throw it at you. And each of those are easily dodgeable. I miss a few here. Basically, when he starts to throw the item or the concrete, you jump past. When he starts to get in that swing mode, you get out of the way or get behind him, even better. And you'll see I do that a few times at least. And that kind of grab thing, you just pretty much want to be out of his range. Okay. And you see how I kind of, when he throws that concrete at me, I web swing to behind him. So I'm doing damage to him as I'm passing him. I'm now behind him, where I can do some attacks from the rear, and I'm less likely to get hit. Or if he goes on one of his harder attacks. You saw me get whapped there. And there he goes. That's pretty much the end of the video. For my first, there's going to be more coming from Marvel Heroes. I hope you liked it. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.